Live from the Sacramento Hive.
I'm Josh.
I'm John.
Today we're going to talk about some epic beers.
Let's try Pabst with pickles.
Not so epic. In today's episode, we're going to talk about adding pickles to beer to give them a better flavor. I know, it sounds a little bit strange, but after Josh and I did a little bit of research, we found that it's actually very popular. That people in the Midwest and also Texas like to add pickles to beer to give them better flavor. For me, I would probably just go without a beer and eat the pickle. Our research found that people are mostly doing this with large, big-name domestic breweries like Budweiser, Coors, and Pabst Blue Ribbon. So today we're trying Pabst Blue Ribbon with pickle in it, Budweiser with a pickle in it, and also a couple craft breweries to see which one actually tastes better. Because we figure if it makes a Budweiser taste better, couldn't it take a craft beer to that next level? Find out next. For our first beer, we're going to try Bud Light.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Bud Light and pickle. Pickle's been pre-added, as you can see. Pre-engage your pickles before filming. It's the way to go.
It smells really acidic.
It smells like pickle and not so good beer. Kind of like a hangover.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It definitely changes the flavor.
I would say that I don't like Bud Light at all. I still don't like this at all. Like, it's got kind of... It tastes like there's a little bit of vinegar. It tastes a little more acidic.
Have you swirled it around yet though? You gotta really integrate the pickle into the beer.
Pickle integration. Here we go.
Oh, that makes a huge difference. It's still not good, but it makes a difference.
You definitely get more like dill pickle in there, but it's just like a not very good beer with like
a
dill.
Mediocre pickle.
Yeah, it kind of tastes like when you're at a barbecue and you're drinking kind of a warm flat beer and you bite into like a hamburger and you get that pickle right up front. It's not the best, but it's doable on a hot day. Probably recommend this more than a Bud Light by itself. Definitely. How is that pickle?
I think the pickle's better than the pickle and beer.
Wow, I think I'm going for it too.
You guys, don't ruin a good pickle by putting it into Bud Light. Just eat the pickle, you'll be happier. Unless you're John, then you'll just be joking. Round 2!
You ready? Oh wow, I guess I'll try that too. Yeah, all in all, that was not the best experience. I don't know what this was all about. Like, pickle and beer, I'm not getting it.
Apparently pickles and beer is a very southern Texas thing.
Wow, I've never been to southern Texas. If I do go though, I will say, I'll have my beer, hold the pickle please.
Yeah, I think so, me too. Unless they got something weird going on there that we don't know about. Next, we are having Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Oh, sweet. This is a hipster afternoon right here.
Oh yeah, let's give it a good swirl.
Swirl that pickle, get it engaged.
Nope, I just spilled.
Always engage your pickle with your beer. Don't let it just wander or float around.
You gotta really make it nice and grounded.
Pabst tastes slightly better than Budweiser, so I know right away this is slightly better. It's not that great, but I do get a little bit of that pickle acidity. A pickle Pabst versus a Pabst, I would throw your Pabst away and drink the pickled Pabst all the way.
How many pickled Pabst can Peter Piker pick a pickled Pabst? Down she goes. I try to get the whole pickle. I agree.
Yeah, it's
I'll throw your Pabst, I'll take your pickle.
It does improve a Pabst beer, because I don't like Pabst beer, and this is actually slightly better. So wow, there's a difference. It's not bad.
Those southern Texans are really onto something, aren't they?
Yeah, add vinegar and dill to anything, I guess, and it tastes better. It even makes cucumbers taste better. That's what a pickle is.
That's so true. Vinegar and dill. Dive right in, shall we?
All right, our first craft beer is which one?
The Pincushion by Device.
Sweet.
This looks like a good beer with a pickle in it and a pickle on it. A beautiful garnish.
It smells
It smells pickly. It smells pickly.
Yeah, it smells like a beer with pickle in it. I don't know. I'd say it doesn't actually have a whole lot of aroma to it. But I mean, my glass is pretty high. I have to sip it a little bit before I can swirl it. Before you swirl your pickle around, there isn't a whole lot of pickle flavor. You really have to work it in there. And I'm just working it all over the table by spilling it.
We gotta get it run through pickles. You know, like a filter filled with pickles and run the beer through the pickle.
I don't like that. Like, the vinegar actually makes the bitterness of the beer come out too much.
Yeah, I get that. After you swirl it, at first it just tastes like a German Pilsner. But this, like, once you swirl it, you really do get a lot of that pickle.
It lowers the acidity of the beer enough that it makes the bitterness much sharper, and it's much more present on my tongue than the beer was on the first sip. And I mean, sometimes bitterness can build, but this seems a lot different because I can feel the acid of the pickle on the sides of my mouth.
No, that bitterness really stood out after we put the pickles in there.
Oh.
I would not put a pickle in a Pilsner.
That's actually kind of strong now.
Yeah, it's really, really bad towards the end. Like, I definitely would not put a pickle in a Pilsner again. I might try it in another lager. I don't think I've tried it in another Pilsner.
Yeah, definitely pickle those beers that you can't drink generally.
Pickle the beers without the buzz.
Yeah.
The buzzless beers deserve to be.
Those beers that have no hype, the ones that no one talks about, that no one likes, put pickles in those beers and do it to your delight.
Yeah.
Now for the next one. Now this is a pale ale from New Glory Brewing Company. This is their gummy worms. If you have not had their gummy worms, you are missing out. It is amazing.
It's one of their best beers. It's one of my favorite pails. If you're in Sacramento, you've had this beer.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Or you're not following the trend. You're not part of the hype. You're not in the know.
And if that's the case, what you doing, man?
Yeah.
Or girl, what you doing?
Get going.
Yeah.
I've never had this beer picklified, and I guess we're about to try it, and it's I don't know.
Real quick though, I've never had it with gummy worms either. I think maybe that needs the
gummy worms with gummy worms. Yeah, that might be coming too. Although our sour with sours was intense. I don't know if I could go through that again.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that again.
But
we'll see.
Yeah.
We do it for you. All right, let's try this. I'm actually really excited for this pail with the pickled pail.
Again, the vinegar is pulling up all the bitterness of the beer. Well, it's basically coming to the top and sitting on my tongue.
That first sip was crazy flavorful. I mean, that was so flavorful.
I always think of this beer as being very like juicy and just. It's like gummy worms. It's like you reach your hand into a bag of like juicy gummy worms.
Let's talk for a minute. Gummy worms. The can art is different. They used to have different can art on this, and we just grabbed this, and the can art is completely different. There's actual gummy worms on the label now.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. They have kind of weird color though. I mean, it's like a yellow, pink, and white. I mean, like I don't really get the coconut, raspberry, and pineapple. I guess that's what they're going for with the colors, or it's just a color schematic. I mean, it looks cool with the colors.
What the colors are is it's a special color code. You know how like on snakes, where like if certain colors are next to each other, they're dangerous? Well, they have all the colors to be next to each other to be delicious.
Yeah, like black touching red or something, you know? It's
yeah, it's gonna bite your face off.
Like you're dead, Fred, you know? Sorry, Fred.
Poor Fred, he was a good guy.
Anyways, this is not the best for the pickle in it though.
This is probably the worst cup of gummy worms I've ever had.
It's just the bitterness makes it's like really astringent. It's not a good combination. It's kind of giving me a headache now too. Like the smell of it too.
You didn't already have a headache from the Bud Light?
Or I could have a headache from that Bud Light, because I do not like Bud Light. With a passion, I do not like Bud Light.
You eat Bud Light and you just start seeing red.
If only Bud Light would stay out of my way, though. Like, if it saw me around the corner, it would just leave. I mean, we would never have this interaction if it would stay out of my way. You know? Because, yeah.
Get out of here!
Not tolerant of it. Anyways, do not mix pickles with craft beers. They do not taste good. Do not mix pickles with craft beers. Mix them with beers that are
Domestic.
domestic. That's right. And owned by foreign companies. Yes. Domestic.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
Just a reminder, don't mix, your craft beer with pickles. It does not work. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Again, we are localbeer.buzz. Check us out for all those beers with all the hype.
And the pickles.
And the pickles.
And the weird stuff we do on spritzers.
And the weird stuff we do all the time.
All the time.
Have a great day.